Kanye West has long been a lightning rod for controversy, attracting the attention of some of the most powerful and dangerous figures in Hollywood. Over the years, these forces have repeatedly tried to discredit him, undermine his influence, and ultimately take him down. However, it seems that their efforts have recently intensified, reaching a new and alarming level. Not only is Kanye reportedly under an indirect conservatorship, but shocking new allegations have emerged suggesting that these influential individuals have allegedly gotten Kanye hooked on serious, dangerous substances as a means to keep him under their control. The question on everyone's mind is, what exactly is Kanye allegedly hooked on, and how did these forces manage to entangle him in their web? Even more concerning is the role of his wife, Bianca Censori. Is she truly working with these powerful figures to ruin Kanye's life, or is there more to the story? Let's break it all the way down. Kanye West has never shied away from controversy. Over the years, he has consistently pushed the boundaries of what's acceptable in the music industry and beyond. However, his willingness to speak out against some of the most powerful people in the world has made him a target. Kanye's adversaries are not just critics or disgruntled former collaborators, they are some of the most influential and determined people in the world, individuals who wield immense power in Hollywood and beyond. These are the people who control narratives, shape public opinion, and decide who gets to stay in the limelight and who gets pushed to the margins. For years, Kanye has been spilling tea on some of the darkest corners of the entertainment industry, exposing secrets that these powerful figures would rather keep hidden. His outspoken nature has earned him many enemies, and it's no secret that these individuals have been waiting for an opportunity to bring him down. We've seen how Hollywood treats those who refuse to play by the rules. Just look at what happened to Monique when she refused to stay silent. She was blackballed, and her career was nearly destroyed. But Kanye is different. Despite their best efforts, his adversaries have never been able to fully discredit him until now. Over the past few years, Kanye's enemies have tried numerous tactics to undermine him. One of the most significant attempts came in 2022, when Kanye began exposing some of the industry's biggest secrets. His revelations sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and the backlash was swift and severe. The media and his critics quickly painted Kanye as unstable, erratic, and even dangerous. They tried to cancel him by labeling him as anti-Semitic after a series of controversial statements, hoping to turn public opinion against him once and for all. While Kanye didn't always help his cause, often making statements that seemed to play into the hands of his critics, the plan to cancel him didn't succeed. Why? Because Kanye has an incredibly loyal fan base that stands by him no matter what. His fans saw through the attempts to discredit him and continued to support him, even as the media narrative became increasingly hostile. When the cancellation attempt failed, Kanye suddenly disappeared from the public eye for a few weeks. This disappearance was strange enough on its own, but when Kanye re-emerged, he was married to a new woman, Bianca Censori, and his behavior seemed even more erratic than before. His fashion choices, always unconventional, had taken a turn for the bizarre, and his public appearances were marked by a strange and unsettling energy. Initially, this didn't raise too many red flags. After all, Kanye has always been known for being eccentric, and his unpredictable behavior was often chalked up to his creative genius. But as more details about his new marriage and his relationship with Bianca began to emerge, it became clear that something was seriously wrong. Fast forward to just a few days ago, and Kanye's former chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, made some startling allegations that shed new light on Kanye's recent behavior. According to Milo, Kanye's dentist, Dr. Thomas P. Conley, allegedly got Kanye hooked on nitrous oxide, commonly known as laughing gas. This substance is typically administered during dental procedures to help patients relax, but it can also be highly addictive and dangerous when misused. Milo didn't initially air these accusations on social media. Instead, he took the more responsible route by submitting an affidavit to the California Dental Board, detailing his concerns about Dr. Conley's treatment of Kanye. Eventually, Milo took to Twitter to publicize the situation, stating that one of the reasons Kanye has struggled to release new music or clothing is due to Dr. Conley's influence. These allegations are shocking, to say the least. If true, they suggest that Kanye's recent struggles are not just the result of personal issues or creative block, but are part of a larger, more sinister plan to keep him under control. The idea that someone as powerful and influential as Kanye West could be manipulated in this way is deeply troubling, and it raises serious questions about who is really pulling the strings behind the scenes. But the most concerning aspect of this situation is the role of Bianca Censori. According to some reports, Bianca comes from one of the most notorious mob families in Australia. Her father, Elia Leo Censori, did hard jail time after being convicted in 1982 on charges of possessing prohibited substances, and her uncle, Eris Censori, was once dubbed Melbourne's Al Capone. The Censori family's connections to organized crime are well documented, and it's possible that Bianca herself may have ties to these criminal networks. There are even more disturbing allegations that Bianca may be working with the very people who are trying to take Kanye down. According to some sources, Kanye recently gave Bianca power of attorney over everything he owns, including his properties. This decision is puzzling, especially considering Kanye's well-documented desire for his children to inherit his empire. Why would someone as independent and strong-willed as Kanye West give someone else so much control over his life and assets? The answer may lie in Kanye's reported addiction to nitrous oxide. This substance can cause serious brain damage when misused, and it's possible that Kanye's judgment has been severely impaired as a result. If Bianca is indeed working with powerful forces to control Kanye, then gaining power of attorney would be a crucial step in their plan. With this legal authority, Bianca could make decisions on Kanye's behalf, including decisions that could have devastating consequences for his career and personal life. The parallels between Kanye's situation and other high-profile cases of conservatorship and control are striking. We've seen how celebrities like Britney Spears and Wendy Williams have been manipulated and controlled by those around them, often with devastating results. In Britney's case, it took years of legal battles and public outcry to free her from the conservatorship that had been imposed on her. Wendy Williams' situation is ongoing, with questions about her health and autonomy still unresolved. Kanye West's story seems to be following a similar trajectory, and the implications are chilling. If these allegations are true, then Kanye is not just facing a personal crisis, he is in the midst of a carefully orchestrated campaign to strip him of his autonomy and control. The stakes are incredibly high, not just for Kanye but for everyone who cares about freedom and justice in the entertainment industry. As the situation continues to unfold, fans and supporters of Kanye West are left with more questions than answers. What will happen to Kanye if these powerful forces succeed in their plan? Can he regain control of his life and career, or is it already too late? And what role does Bianca Censori really play in all of this? One thing is certain, this is not just another celebrity scandal. This is a complex and deeply troubling situation that goes far beyond the usual tabloid headlines. Kanye West is a man who has always fought to stay true to himself, no matter the cost. But now it seems that the cost may be higher than anyone ever imagined. Fans are watching closely, hoping against hope that Kanye can find a way out of this nightmare before it's too late. Milo claims that Dr. Conley got Kanye hooked on nitrous oxide with the intention of diminishing his mental faculties, allowing Conley and his associates to siphon millions from Kanye. Milo uncovered the fraud earlier this year and intervened, but the relationship between him and Kanye soured after Kanye proposed starting an adult film company, something Milo was vehemently against, leading him to resign. This proposal seemed out of character for Kanye given his past struggles with pornography addiction and his public stance against it. It's now believed that Kanye might not have been in full control of his faculties when he made this suggestion, possibly due to Conley's influence. Milo also claimed that Kanye is not the only celebrity victimized by Dr. Conley, who allegedly preys on black celebrities. Milo pointed to Conley's alleged influence over rapper Lil Yachty and accused him of being a dangerous predator. Milo also submitted an affidavit to the California Dental Board detailing Conley's actions, including supplying Kanye with large amounts of nitrous oxide for recreational use, charging over $50,000 a month for this service, and continuing to supply the gas despite Kanye showing distressing symptoms. Milo further revealed that Dr. Conley had moved into Kanye's apartment building, which raised significant concerns. Why would a dentist need to live in the same building as his patient? Even more alarming, Milo claimed that Kanye paid for Conley's rent 6 months in advance. This revelation, along with the fact that Conley allegedly charged Kanye hundreds of thousands of dollars for dental work, raises red flags about the nature of their relationship. Moreover, Milo hinted that Kanye might not be bipolar, as widely reported, but that his symptoms could be a result of prolonged nitrous oxide use. The side effects of nitrous oxide: erratic behavior, mood swings, paranoia closely mirror those of bipolar disorder. An anonymous Yeezy employee even claimed to have witnessed Kanye self-administering the nitrous oxide provided by Dr. Conley. This isn't the first time Kanye has struggled with substances. His former trainer, Harley Pasternak, was also accused of doping Kanye without his consent. Pasternak, who has a background in mind control and psychological operations, once threatened to institutionalize Kanye and medicate the crap out of him. This further fuels theories that powerful people in Hollywood have been trying to control Kanye for a long time. In 2016, when Kanye was placed on a psychiatric hold, he was reportedly at Pasternak's home, leading many to believe that Pasternak might have been involved in administering substances to Kanye. Pasternak's background in psychological experimentation and his ties to the military have only added to suspicions. Given all these revelations, it appears that there might be a broader conspiracy at play, with powerful individuals attempting to control or take down Kanye West. Things seem to have escalated after the 2022 anti-Semitic controversy, and now Kanye himself has hinted that he is at war with some very powerful people. As more details emerge, it becomes increasingly clear that Kanye's situation is far more complex and dangerous than it initially appeared.
I'm going to war. You know, I don't have endless resources. I only have.
Well, the situation with Kanye West's life just keeps getting more complicated. First, he disappeared from the spotlight, only to re-emerge suddenly married to Bianca Censori. For the longest time, everyone assumed Bianca was just a sweet and innocent woman under Kanye's influence, forced into bizarre public antics, including her odd and revealing attire. However, the truth about Bianca is far more unsettling than people imagined. It turns out Bianca isn't as innocent as she appeared. She reportedly grew up in one of Australia's most notorious mob families, with her father, Ilya Leo Censori, serving prison time for drug offenses. Additionally, her uncle, Aris Censori, once known as Melbourne's Al Capone, had his death sentence commuted to life imprisonment, and her oldest brother, Edmondo, also has a criminal record for various violent offenses. These revelations have cast a shadow over Kanye's relationship with Bianca, leading to increased scrutiny and speculation about her true intentions and the influence her family's criminal background may have on their marriage. Amidst these revelations, rumors are intensifying that Bianca might be connected to the very forces allegedly trying to control Kanye West. Reports have surfaced that Kanye recently granted Bianca special power of attorney over his Hidden Hills property, a move that many interpret as the beginning of her increasing influence over his assets and decisions. This development has fueled growing concerns about Kanye's well-being, particularly with troubling allegations that he may be addicted to nitrous oxide, a substance that could severely impair his judgment and leave him vulnerable to manipulation. The situation has drawn inevitable comparisons to other notorious cases of conservatorship and manipulation within the entertainment industry, heightening fears that Kanye's future might be heading down a similarly tragic path. Some fans see echoes of the tragic stories of celebrities like Britney Spears, whose life was controlled under a conservatorship for years. While some believe Kanye is being subtly manipulated by those around him, others argue that he remains fully capable of making his own decisions, pointing to his past resilience and strong-willed nature. However, as the controversy continues to escalate, it has left fans and observers deeply worried about Kanye's fate and what this might mean for his career, legacy, and personal life moving forward.